Hey guys, TomCatDude1 here, and today I'm doing a review of the Assassin's Creed Unity Hidden Blade. And, anyway, so this is going to be a review for it. I'm really excited for the game. I can't wait till it comes out. I have a bunch of other friends that are going to get it, and we're going to play it, like, till midnight when it comes out. But anyways, game looks really good. And I pre-ordered the Assassin's Creed Unity Phantom Blade prop, and so yeah. By the way, tomorrow, just in case you're still watching, tomorrow, well, hopefully tomorrow anyways, I'll at least do it by Friday, or by Halloween, like before at least, let's say, 4. I'm going to be posting a video about how to mod it so that you can open it with your hand instead of having to press the button, where you can just pull the string and like with your hand and everything, and then then you can use it, makes the hidden blade come out. So yeah, but you cannot use it for the Phantom. You can, yeah, actually no, you can't. You cannot use it with the crossbow part, because the crossbow part for it is a separate mechanism. So that means you would have to have, well actually it's 2 different mechanisms, so that means you would have 3 different strings onto your finger, or onto your hand, and that would just be too hard to remember which ones are which, and putting it on and everything. So yeah, so it only worked for the Hidden Blade, but it's still better than having to do it with your with the button on it. So yeah, let's get to the review part. So right here we have the Hidden Blade. It's really nice, I like it. Then it has this little part that would be the glove in the game, but they don't actually include the glove, but they have this just to make it look more realistic, so they don't have these straps hanging out, these straps. So yeah, and so they have that, and I want to know, this is plastic, but it actually looks a lot like leather. See, you can see the all the copyright stuff down right there, and it looks really nice for it. And so yeah, so anyways, this is the Hidden Blade. I really like it. Then too, anyways, it just straps onto your arm like this, and yeah, and it looks really cool. Then, like I said earlier, right now it's powered by a button. You just press this button right here, not this one, because this one fires the dart. But anyways, you press that, and that came out the end. Then you have to push it back in, and yeah, then you can just press it all you want. Then this is spring loaded, so you can like hit someone with it, and it just comes right back out. So yeah, then to activate the crossbow part, you have to press down this button pretty hard. It takes a lot of force. And then that comes out. But then I like this part too. It's kind of a burden, but then I also really like it, because when you activate this, it doesn't have this. Like if you wanted to do for like a cosplay picture or something, you could just open these up without having to fire it off. And then yeah, and then anyways, to fire it, you press this little assassin symbol right here, and it just launches out like that. It doesn't launch that far, but it still launches. I found that it works a lot more if you give it some momentum, like if you're swinging your arm and then you press the button, it gives it a little bit more kinetic energy, and the momentum gives it a little more kinetic energy for it to distribute and go farther. So that's just what I've seen with my experiences. But anyways, yeah, then you can just close this up. Oh, yeah. You need to lock it in a certain way. So you close that up, and then anyways, this goes in. There's this little tip, like hole right up here. I'll show you it right there, the top one right there. And then your this with the little groove part right there down. And you just kind of slide it in there. And then it goes in like that. And I found that it's actually second. Oh, wrong button. Oh god. So it's actually a lot easier to fire this, to have these out when you put it back in, or else the strings may get caught. 1 second. There we go. Or else the strings may get caught in the little groove as you put it in. So then, if you do it like this, then it will, 1 second, go in just like that, and then there's the lines cannot get into it or anything. And then, yeah, then you can just close this up, and then these aren't all tangled up in the dart. So, yeah, then, to put it on, what I like to do is I like to not have this in, because then you might press the button while you're doing it and then it pops out while you're putting it on. Then I also like to just pop out everything so you can't accidentally turn anything on and break it. So yeah, that's my personal preference. And to put it on, it has these two main strips right here. Right here and here. Anyways, those go around your arm, like your arm would go in here, then they would just go around it. And then this is the part I kind of like. Then you have this thing that also goes around your arm, and then it has these little Velcro sides right here. Then these straps have Velcros on there. Then what happens is you just Velcro these onto here, just like that. Then these are on. It looks a lot better when you actually put it on. Then these go on. They look like they're sewed on and everything, and it looks really nice. Then you do the same thing on the other side, and then it looks. Then you don't really see the strings at all. These strings when you have it on. So yeah, I really like that. And yeah, overall I think it's a really good blade. It's my favorite hidden blade out of all of them, except for maybe Connor's, because his turned into a knife, which was pretty cool. So yeah, and overall I just really like the design. Again, I just wish they made it so you wouldn't have to mod it, so that you wouldn't have to press a button. Or like you could like get a different kind that makes it so you can activate it with your hands, so you wouldn't have to go through all the trouble of actually drilling a hole and everything and modding it. But they didn't do that, so yeah. Then I would think I would give it, out of 10, I would probably give it about a 6.5 or a 7. Because it's very well made, the leather looks really good, but again, you have to press buttons to get it out. And then the mod I'm doing, again, like I said, you can't put it so you can't make it so that it activates the crossbow and also shoots off the crossbow. Because again, this and this right here, they're two different mechanisms. Because right here is where you press down for this to come out, then down here is what you press to release this. So yeah, it's just pretty much, that's just kind of a thing that I don't like about them. So yeah, but at least they fixed it from last year, where this doesn't droop anymore. It's like pretty hard plastic. So that's pretty good. At least they're making it a little bit better. every time. So, yeah. Then, remember, tomorrow I am I'm going to post a video on how to mod it so that you don't have to press this button to activate the Hidden Blade. So, yeah. Bye, guys!